right, Cody, what have we got going on today?
Do you feel like someone's standing behind us? For all of you that don't know, welcome Ethan Klein to the team. He's going to be helping here at goHUNT in many different facets. And Ethan has drawn a archery antelope tag.
Phenomenal tag.
And we've been talking about glass. Funny, huh? Like that never happens around here.
Yeah. Draw a tag, you talk about
No
optics.
arguments yet.
Nope.
Not yet, but you're here now, so we can dive into it. And one of the most common questions that we get, and we talk about it quite a bit, is the use of 1250s.
My favorite.
And I'm pretty sure it says Brady J 1250
Are the
Miller.
best.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it says that in your name.
Yep. I love 12x50s.
It's a phenomenal use of power versus field of view versus handheld versus tripod. They're just incredibly versatile.
It's a do-it-all optic.
In front of you, we've got all the Vortex models of 1250s. We start with the Diamondback HDs, $259. We go to the Viper series, Viper HDs at $559. We jump up to the original 1250 Razor HDs, and then we jump up to the 1250 UHDs. All of them have the same warranty. I think this is a good, better, best, bester, if you will. They're all excellent, and all of them have purposes for different buyers. I know that you've been using the Diamondbacks, correct?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
So I think this is kind of a personal thing to go. What a great opportunity for him to look
Try them all.
at the next couple series and make a decision, and then kind of go from there and kind of we'll see what the differences are. The Diamondbacks, awesome entry level piece of glass. Economically speaking, $259. We sell a boatload of them. The reviews are high. Get no complaints, and I think a lot of people that are back east coming out west and they want to dive into the optics market, for versatility. This is what a lot of people go to. Mm-hmm. This is the Vipers. I would tell you that this is a certainly above entry level. The Vipers have always kind of been, as long as I've been selling Vortex now, which is quite a while, these have always been, kind of that first jump when someone said, hey, I want to spend real money and, get into, that next level of glass. The Vipers have always been a really good choice. I strongly recommend you take a look at those. You can probably turn around and look out the Brady's window there and just kind of think about what you see, and then we'll ask you questions. And then I've got in my hand here, I've got the Razor HDs. This has been around for quite a while too. It was kind of the standby 1250. It was probably, in some regards, it was probably one of the better models and more popular.
Yeah.
And this was your kind of go-to for a very long time. Tell me, did you notice anything about these maybe different than you would have seen in your...
Because you said he already has the Diamondbacks, right?
Yeah, that's what I run. Yeah, the Diamondback 1250s.
Now, obviously, we're in a controlled lighting environment here.
Yes.
But
I know your office is pretty dark.
so that's good. Yeah, that's in my office, yeah.
Already off the bat, clarity is up from the
So-
Diamondbacks. That's just first looking through, picking up a little bit more light through there, and yeah.
Do you notice anything towards the edges?
As far as how clean it is on the...
Just you tell me what you see, and is it all the way to the edge, or is it, you tell us what you see? And I think that's an important thing for us to always make on these determinations, because, they're like, oh, but I'm looking at the side of the glass. Well, when you're putting a 12 on a tripod,
Yeah, that bigger
you're
field.
using the whole field of view. So that's why I might ask questions towards, what does your eyes tell you?
Mm-hmm.
So, because you're jumping up from, 250, basically 250 to 550, and, you should start to see some fairly interesting observations. I always think edge-to-edge clarity is one of those observations. So yeah, we'll do these, and then what I want you to do is do the same thing with those, because I think it's it's a gradual effort. Again, the Vipers, kind of a standby, been around again for a very, very long time. They just do a phenomenal job. All of these are tripod mountable, so I strongly urge taking a 12x50, having the availability of a tripod with you.
You still can handle
But you still can handhold.
It's not too much power to handle.
So you can use the tethers on your bino pack to pull some resistance and hold them steady. You can if you use I actually like, if you're rifle hunting, I don't mind taking the sling off my rifle and holding that at the same time too. Mm-hmm. I might even hang, like we talked about the other day, hang a bow off your shoulder, hand goes over the limb, and you're kind of holding this, and the limb would be giving you some resistance. Yep. It's just another way to help you, do that. What'd you notice in those?
So yeah, the edge to edge, you can tell gets a little.
So a
bit
definitive
cleaner.
mark between, so it gets cleaner as you go out.
For sure.
Okay,
For sure.
cool. So this is the original, 1250 Razor, and then this is the new UHD 1250.
This one's nice.
So what they did, which was really interesting about the UHDs, is they actually added an abiconic prism into the system, which by definition typically makes the glass a little bit longer. It's how they have to fit in there. But it actually, what it also does is make low light transmission more efficient. So, or just light transmission more efficient. I love the UHD series. I think they knocked it out of the park. I think the edge to edge clarity is phenomenal. I think it's great. You give me a pair of those, put them on a tripod, and I can be very happy. And
it's a dangerous combination.
And you'll find a lot of game that way.
Yeah.
And
Same. Another jump.
It's going up, jump.
Yeah, it's going up again.
Is it a bigger jump?
It's not as big as it was from Diamondback to Viper. That was a big jump, and it gets progressively less and less from there. But you can still see it.
So, and what this tells me is, and for all those of you who wonder, this is not practiced. This is I'm not feeding him information. This is just really simple. The processes on building from good, better, but right.
Yep.
They change a little bit. Better materials. You might have finer focusing, better coatings, better prisms. So they just get exponentially. And to me, you may start to see. They may not seem as significant, but you're actually you're starting to get those incremental, intangible little things that make glass really good. And so sometimes, people don't know how to exactly see that. And so we get the question all the time, like, where do I start? How do I do this? And you got to go through it with people, because if a guy's only going to come out west once a year, or maybe he's just going for his first time, he has no idea what he wants to do. Is he going to be upset if he has Diamondbacks or Vipers? No. They're still a quality piece of glass. Because I can tell you this right now. I mean, this is 100% the truth. You take these 12x50s, Diamondbacks at $259, and you think about some of the stuff that we had 20, 25, 30 years ago, and the blister packs and the... Are you kidding me? They're way better starters than what we had back in the day. So, again, same warranties. They all have the VIP warranty as long as you're not abusing them, or where you were doing something on purpose. Like, don't throw them down the street. But yeah, I mean, these are the way to go.
What's really cool too is like how you said, like, we literally just walked over and grabbed you. It was like, we need to throw him in this.
We're gonna put him in the video. Let's go.
Because he's a good control group for this, because we've all looked at all these quite a bit. And so.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, if you had to pick one, I mean, if you just you were gonna go spend your own money and save or do whatever you got to do, which one would you choose?
I'd probably go with the Razor HDs.
It's a great value.
Yeah.
And we find that a lot is people are looking for the best value. And I will tell you that the 1250 Razor HD, it's really kind of tough to beat. There's a complete difference of what they are. So, I would just tell you, if you're looking for a solid piece of glass and you're not used to making these kind of decisions, call me. We have no problems helping you out. Call it 702-847-8747. You can also email at optics@gohunt.com. And then Brady, we can also get them answered on the YouTube channel.
Yep, just drop your comments down below, and I'll have Cody himself reach out to you guys. So.
I will do everything I can to answer quickly. Ethan, welcome aboard.
Thanks, glad to be here.
And what? I'm just excited. That's a great tag you have,
Super
and
fun.
there's a lot of opportunity there, so you'll enjoy it.
We'll get a big buck down.
Well, I hope so.
Yep.
I hope so.
Optics up, you find them.
Yeah, for sure.